Well, here we are again, giving an update to what I call the Farm Crisis 2025. A farm crisis based on 5 steps, as I've illustrated before, and we are now well into step number 5, where overproduction causes crop prices to crash. Let's take a look at how things stand. People say the shadows run this town. Crows cry out in agony. The outside world keeps pressing me, but I'm gonna stand my ground. I work the days and sleep the nights. Curse all them big city lights. City folks. The first question to ask is, what can cause corn prices to go back up? Well, the real answer has always been government programs. The first big jump in corn prices came in 1973 with a farm bill that had the slogan, "Plant fence row to fence row. Whatever we do not need, we will export." The next big jump in corn prices came in 2006 with the government mandate for ethanol added to our gasoline. I've already commented several times about the impact this has had on our environment. So the ethanol debacle is running out of gas, so to speak. How are exports doing? The third big jump in corn prices came in 2020 with a new trade deal with China called the Phase 1 deal. President Trump set a new relationship with China in 2018 with his trade wars. In 2020, he signed what he called a historical trade deal that committed China to purchase $200 billion worth of additional U.S. exports. As part of that deal, China purchased a little over $10 billion worth of corn. The Peterson Institute for International Economics concluded that the only undisputed historical aspect of this new China agreement is its failure. Commodity exports have fallen by over 15% the past 2 years. And commodity imports are increasing. Why are commodity imports increasing? Because we don't grow what we need. There are 2 other factors affecting the future of our exports. Mexico, the largest importer of our corn, has now introduced a ban on the import of GMO products. An unfortunate situation is that we could not even grow enough of that non-genetically modified corn because we no longer have enough of that seed. And even more concerning is that China has opened a new port on the west side of South America that gives access to all the commodity crops grown in Brazil and Argentina. These ports offer a 2-week shorter shipping time than from the U.S. going through the Panama Canal. So, the last hope for farmers is government subsidies. For the past few years, these direct payments to farmers has given them a bundle of money. The only hope is that the new farm program will greatly increase these direct payments, but that farm bill is held up in Congress. Much of the debate is about reducing funding for food assistance programs for poverty-stricken children or increasing these direct payments to farmers. What advice are farmers getting these days? The advisory service from the University of Illinois Farm Doc gives these final considerations. Though commodity price changes are typically larger than changes in quantity in percentage terms, the price impact of such quantity changes in the marketing year ahead would also be mitigated by the presence of ample existing inventories. Wow. With help like this, how can farmers keep getting it wrong? Another aspect of a farm crisis is the effect on our environment. The dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico will reach over 40 times the size of New Orleans this summer. This low oxygen zone in the Gulf of Mexico, which kills fish and other marine life, is a direct result of the farming practices in the Midwest. There is a program started here in Central Illinois that will help farmers reduce their input costs, improve their soil, and greatly reduce the nutrient loss into our waterways. The STAR program also supports the initiative in the Midwest to reduce the amount of nutrients running off from our farms. But so far, these initiatives have had very poor results.
Again, I wish I could say we got thousands of people involved in using it, but we don't. We had about 400 farmers in Illinois use it several years ago and about the same last year. So It's not growing, as I kind of implied earlier, like I think it should.